Is that supported by research, the idea that some questions are disarming and some questions put people in a defensive posture?
Well, I think in general, questions that signal that you're genuinely curious are better than questions that feel like an argument posed as a question. And so one of the important things we can do is we can prove that we're listening. And there's actually a technique for this known as looping for understanding. Looping for understanding has 3 steps. The first step is that you ask a question. Tell me about why do you like that candidate so much? And then when the person has finished answering the question, repeat back in your own words what you heard them say. And the goal here is not mimicry, right? The goal here is to prove to them that you're paying attention and maybe even to prove to them that you've been processing this. So those are the first 2 steps. Ask a question, repeat back what you heard the person say. And then number 3, and this is the step that I always forget, is ask if you got it right. Because when we ask if we got it right, what we're actually doing is we're asking for permission to acknowledge that we were listening. And one of the things that we know about our human psychology is that if I acknowledge that you were listening to me, you become much more likely to listen in return.
Yeah, it's this principle that maybe people didn't know was supported by research, but this principle of seek first to understand before seeking to be understood.